different things happen at
Exactly.
different depths.
Exactly.
And that's why the field component is so important, because you physically have to be on the pond to test this.
Yes, exactly. Some people have volunteered to help us, but when they realized they had to go out to the deepest part of the pond, they weren't happy with that. So what you do is you pull the ends up like this so that water can flow into the sampler.
Yep.
And then you drop it down. There are measurements on the string at every half meter and then full meter.
Yeah, I see there's little black marks made on the string,
Red
so you can
at
count.
half a meter and black at 1 meter. We do work in meters. So we lower it down to the first place that we want to sample, and we send what we call the messenger down. I'm just going to pull this up and try to do this here. This is called the messenger, and it goes down, and of course they've already closed, but that would release the two caps, trap the water in there, and then we haul it up.
Well, you know, it's a funny thing about science, that people think you do it in a lab, that you do it in some organized and coordinated way, and it requires all this brain power to do the science. But a lot of science, especially from what I've observed so far, environmental science is all about having lots and lots of data. And if you don't have the data, all the analysis knowledge, all the analysis tools that you have, however cutting edge they may be, won't do you any good if you don't have the raw data. And that's one of the really critical roles that citizen scientists play. They're able to be the feet on the street, the eyes in the ponds, if you will, gathering the field data itself as well as the samples that become data for further analysis. So let's see this in action, can we?
Okay.
Herring Pond with Sandy Bain, who is going to show us some of the sampling techniques that the volunteer citizen scientists do out in the field to collect data and also to collect samples for future use in the lab. Okay, Sandy, tell us what you're doing.
All right, we did the Secchi a few minutes ago, which showed us clarity of the water and the depth of the water.
Just remember, the Secchi is this really cool device that's black and white and
pie cut shapes on it. Very old and simple and reliable tool. Now we will take the amount of dissolved oxygen in the pond with this dissolved oxygen meter, and we will also test the temperature. Those two in combination tell the limnologists, the people who study ponds, more.
Wait, can you say that word again? That's a new word. Limnologist?
Limnologist.
Limnologist.
I believe a Latin word for ponds comes in there somewhere. So I am starting. This wire is